one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it, because you can.
From Gizmodo.com, Cleveland, Ohio police may have botched their chances of convicting an alleged murderer by using the controversial Clearview AI facial recognition tool as the sole evidence justifying a search of the suspect's home. In February of last year, the department arrested Keon Tolbert and charged him with the murder of Blake Story, who was shot twice in the back after leaving a blood plasma donation center. Now, investigators honed in on Tolbert after they sent a CCTV video of a suspect to the Northeast Ohio Regional Fusion Center, a group that pools the surveillance capabilities of local, state, and federal agencies, and received an identification of the man in the video, according to court records. Based on the identification, Cleveland PD obtained a search warrant for Tolbert's home, where officers allegedly recovered a firearm and other evidence. But a Cuyahoga County judge ruled earlier this month that none of that evidence is admissible at trial. The Cleveland Plain dealer was the first to report the ruling. Tolbert's attorneys argued that Cleveland PD's vague account of receiving an identification from the Fusion Center left out a crucial fact. The only evidence pointing to Tolbert was a report from Clearview AI, which explicitly said in the disclaimer at the bottom that the results are to be treated as investigative leads and should not be solely relied upon for making an arrest. At least 8 people around the country have been wrongfully arrested after facial recognition tools incorrectly identified images of suspects, according to a recent Washington Post investigation that found that more than a dozen police departments made arrests based on facial recognition matches without any other corroborating evidence. That in cases where police have made false arrests based on facial recognition matches, police have ended up paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to settle lawsuits. While facial recognition tools often achieve high accuracy metrics in lab testing, they can be less effective in real-world settings where humans can introduce errors, such as using poor quality images or images of the wrong person. In the Cleveland case, the CCTV video that the Fusion Center ran through Clearview AI and that produced a match for Tolbert was from 6 days after the shooting, which occurred on February 14th. In an affidavit, a Cleveland detective wrote that on February 20th, he observed a person enter a store who had the same build, hairstyle, clothing, and walking characteristics as the man seen in the surveillance video's footage shooting Story. I gotta read. The detective downloaded that February 20th CCTV footage from the store and sent to the Fusion Center. As a result, Tolbert's attorney pointed out, the Clearview facial recognition match wasn't even derived from footage of the crime itself, but simply footage of a man police thought looked like the shooter. It looks like him. The Cuyahoga County Prosecutor's Office has appealed the district court's ruling, suppressing the evidence police allegedly recovered from searching Tolbert's home. So, to sum it up, I need to read better. I'm not a very good reader. I apologize. I don't know why I just caught that. I digress. To sum it up, here you got this guy who, this Blake Story was shot in the back, leaving the plasma center. Then they get this CCTV, closed circuit TV, of this guy walking, and they go, that's him. Look, we put it on AI and it came back. Yeah, because AI, artificial intelligence, is perfect. Yes. No. I've tried a couple different AI things with pictures and it never comes up with what exactly you want. It comes up with its version of what you want. So based on that, so they take that match from AI and they go, we got the guy. We got the guy. Even though there's that thing at the bottom that, cops can't read very well sometimes. It says don't use this as sole evidence to make an arrest. Use it, with supporting evidence. So what did they do? They submitted it as sole evidence. Good old Cleveland PD.